Hey, this is Mark the Meerkat in with FreeOnlineTradingEducation.com, brought to you by Grok Trade, where I'm an analyst, host of the GrokStar Trading Room, and perhaps your future mentor. Let's take a look at a trade that we had in the GrokStar Trading Room this morning on NUGT. Now that's the Gold Miners Leveraged 3X Bullish ETF. And this has been forming some really nice things. So just after opening here, it ran up and it was falling, very bearish. This is a double bottom. It's not a trading pattern, but if it breaks above this center part here, it is now considered a bullish stock. So now we're bullish here. It's formed in a bull flag, ready for the breakout here on the bull flag, and boom, there it goes. I did get in that one, and then snapped down here over 1% and got me out. That's what a trade I want to talk about here today. And now we're going to sit up here. Now it's getting into a symmetrical triangle. Now, a symmetrical triangle at the end of an up leg is called a bull pennant. A little bit different than a bull flag. A bull flag runs up and comes back in a parallel channel. So this is a bull flag. Here's a bull pennant. Now, if it breaks out from here, we want to be long, so we went ahead and set a trade right up here. And let's see what happened next. Bam. Didn't work. And look at the volume come in. Look at the volume come in here. So now I'm looking at, I missed that. So now I'm looking at saying, okay, let's see if we can get a bearish set up here. And now it's starting to do a bear pullback. Now, there's one thing about a symmetrical triangle you need to know. There's another possible line of support and resistance beside all the moving averages. And that is the apex of that symmetrical triangle. That can act as support and resistance. So if it hits that and then rolls down, I'm going to go ahead and go short. But if it does this and it breaks out with volume, we then have what we call a death hook, where we're in a trading pattern and it breaks this way on volume, but if it starts to go to the opposite direction in even higher volume, I want to be in that opposite direction. So I'm actually playing a death hook here. If it breaks out, I'll be long, but if it does a bear pullback, I'll be short. And then let's see what happens next. Boom, there she goes. Boom, 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 and look at the volume. Came in to the upside. So I'm now long at 56.71 on NUGT. Let's set a stop here just below this 8 EMA here, just a little bit less than 1% on this 1 minute chart. And now it's going to ride there. It rode here for a little while, and now this dash line is the closing line. Again, a possible line of support and resistance. Resistance, it stayed under it, and then boom, just broke out above it. Next possible line of resistance is at 59 even dollar amount, and sure enough, it came right up to that area. So it's going to stall here for a little while. So I'm going to set a trade to take out half at that point, bringing my stop up here to the $58 mark, and look at that. The half lot out at 58.97 for 3.9% on the first half. Now I'm going to set my trade here right at this 8 EMA. And ready. Let's see what happens next. Bam! There, it's slammed down here and got me out at 58.17 for 2.5%. So let's take a look at this whole trade here. We had a bull pennant going on. It fell out of that, but then it reversed, and then with higher volume broke out above. So this is what we call a death hook. Typically what happens is you get sucked in and you go short, and then it immediately reverses on you, and then you get stopped out for a known loss or about break even. But this time I was not short, and I just waited, and sure enough, when it broke out with big volume, I got in. So this total trade was for 3.2% in 10 minutes. Now, these are some advanced concepts that we do teach in our 301 mentoring course. If you're interested in a mentoring program at all, just go to groktrade.com. That's groktrade.com. And at groktrade.com, just go to Training Mentor here, and you can read about what our mentoring program is. It starts with a 3-day of intensive training, but then we coach you from that point forward. And we also give all these other things here. You can read what's described there. And down here are some testimonials of folks who have gone through the program. So you think it may be a benefit to you, but you have some questions, just fill out this form here and hit submit. And either Carolina or D7 will just give you a call just to interview you to see where you are at your trading and to see if it's a fit for our mentoring program that might be a benefit to you and to answer any of your questions. Well, this is Mark the Meerkat. Hey, just remember that never modify a trading plan on the fly. Make your rules when the market is closed. Follow your rules when the market is open. Trade well.